It's out there. It lives inside all of us. If you've ever been blinded by the chrome of a classic ride, felt the rumble of a big block motor, dreamed of building, owning, or driving a classic car, muscle car, or heart-pounding street machine, you've got it. Hot Rod Madness. At Hot Rod Madness, we believe every car has a story, whether it's a weekend cruiser or a trophy-winning classic. Here to bring you those stories is your host of Hot Rod Madness, Tim the Milkman and the Milkman's Baby, along with the Hot Rod Madness crew.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Hot Rod Madness. This week, we're at our very own cruise in right here in Douglasville, Georgia, just south of the I-20 bridge as usual in the Ingalls Plaza. Check it out. Last year, if you'll remember, I promised you a good turnout by the end of the year. Well, it took us about a whole year to do it, but I'm looking at about, I don't know, maybe 50, maybe 60 cars here. It's growing, folks. And you know what? This gives us a great opportunity, people, to go do some owner interviews right here at our very own cruise in. So let's go check them out. Ricky, how are you, sir?
Good.
All right, man. Thanks for coming out to our cruise in, buddy.
Glad to be here.
I'm noticing what you brought us. I'm a fan of the 69 Super Sport Camaro, is it?
That's what it is.
Love the body styles of those things, man. How long have you had that one?
I've had it about 6 weeks.
6 weeks, really? Okay.
Just got it. I looked for it for about 2 years.
Yeah.
And found it in Indiana.
Wow.
So it's a 396 4-speed.
Okay. I'm looking at some polished stuff on the motor, man.
Yeah.
Let's step over here and look at it. Wow, nice, man.
850 double pumper. It's got a small cam in it. It's a 375 horse engine.
Okay.
But with the cam in the headers, I think I'm pushing somewhere around 450.
Okay. Looks like a pretty fresh build.
It's fresh.
Yeah.
Well, I say it's fresh. About 4 years old.
4 years. Okay. Not bad, man. Did it run good coming over here?
Oh man, we're loving it.
Oh,
we're
bet.
loving it. I had a 72 truck that I did a lot of. I had a bunch of 72 trucks. So this is my first Camaro.
Okay.
And the reason it took me so long to find one is I had to have a big block car and I had to have a black car.
Okay.
And that's tough.
Understand.
That's
Let
tough.
this guy come in right here behind us. Yeah. Folks, there's people piling in here left and right.
Yeah, I'm glad
this
to
is
be out here.
Good little turnout. We're loving it.
Cartersville. But you come. I met you, and you was interviewing the guy with the blue Camaro, and I said, "These are nice guys.
Oh yeah.
Let's get out and meet them."
Hey,
and
man.
So we
I'm
drove
glad you came
over.
out.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud to have you here, sir.
Milkman.
Yes, sir. That's me.
You know what they say about the Milkman?
They say a lot of stuff about the Milkman. I'm gonna give him a better reputation.
It's the white houndstooth interior. This car, they didn't put a lot of extras on the interior because it was made for one thing. And but it does have power steering and 4-speed.
4-speed car.
Factory tack in the dash.
With the 4-speed in it like that, man, that's just fun to drive, ain't it?
With a big block?
Yeah, buddy. That's raw power.
It's too much.
Man.
It's too much.
We're loving it, man.
Love
Hey, thanks for bringing it out, man. Man, I recognize this guy. Check this out.
One of a kind.
This Thunderbird here. I recognize this guy. We did one of his other vehicles. Hey, Frank, how's it going, man?
Yeah, just fine, just fine.
Ain't it a beautiful day to bring your hot rod out?
Beautiful. This is not a hot rod.
Now, that does look all original.
It's,
I'm digging the color, man.
It's restored to original, yes.
That's beautiful, man. I love the color on that thing. Let's step over here and look at it, Frank.
That's a 58 color, because this is a late 57.
Late 57.
This was built in September, and they offered the 58 colors on the late 57 because the 58s weren't coming out till January.
Wow.
So this is a 58 color. Azure blue.
Azure Blue. Well, it looks like it's nicely done, man. I'm looking at the engine box here. Everything's detailed under there. You see the blue popping through all the black and shiny pieces. That's beautiful, man. It looks great.
Yeah, it's been well done.
Yeah.
This is a D-code car, which means it's a 312 with a 4-barrel.
Okay.
You had 3 codes, or 4 codes. You had a C, which is a 2-barrel 292, interestingly.
All right.
And the 4-barrel 312. Then you had a dual quad, that was an E-code car. That was a dual quad 312. And then you had a rare vehicle, a supercharged 312, and that was an F code.
Supercharged.
Yeah, very rare car.
Now, is this an automatic car or a straight
This
shift?
is an automatic.
Okay.
Yes, 4-automatic, 3-speed automatic.
Nice cruiser, man. You had fun driving out here, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful. The top comes off that thing.
Oh,
though.
yes, it does. Yes,
Okay.
it does. And I have the tonneau cover. I don't have a convertible top for it.
Okay.
But this is the way the car was ordered, and it was originally purchased in Los Angeles, California.
Wow. Okay.
So it's a California car.
All right. And it looks beautiful.
This has most of the options you could get on it. Then it has electric seats,
Okay.
power seats, which is called the Dial-O-Matic. It actually has a partial memory seat. But anyway, also power steering, power brakes, power windows, and air conditioning.
Oh, that's nice.
Air conditioning was added at the dealer. That's the only way you could get air in these cars, and it's mounted under the dash.
Okay.
And your video will show that.
Well, that's mighty nice, man. That thing is beautiful.
Thank you.
Wouldn't mind riding in that on a hot summer
Ooh,
day.
Yeah, with the top off.
Yes, take the top off and go cruising, man. Beautiful.
I had to put the top on for my wife.
Yeah.
She doesn't like
Oh, yeah.
all that air blowing, you know.
Yeah, ladies.
And the AC works better with the top on. Yeah.
Yep, I bet. The ladies are always particular about their hair in a convertible,
Well,
right?
she's not too worried about that. It's just,
Yeah.
but anyway.
Yeah.
But it's a fun car, and it's nice driver. It's not a real what I'd call a show car, but it's a nice driving car.
That, you could call it a show car.
Well, I could.
Well, you know, nowadays, if it's a classic, people want to see it now. They're just becoming more hotter every year. I mean, that's a hot item. People love that kind of stuff, man, and I thank you for bringing it out. Okay, man. Hey, you never know what you'll see at the Hot Rod Madness Cruise In. I seen this guy pull up in this big old military truck. I got to come over and ask him, hey, Scott, what's happening?
Hey, how are you doing?
I love what you brought to our cruise in, dude. I mean, it's not exactly a hot rod, but I'm still loving it.
It's anything that with a motor,
Man,
right?
this is cool. Oh, yeah, anything with wheels and an engine, man, you're welcome to come back with all this stuff, man. This is cool. Wow, the tires are just about as big as I am. I've always wondered, what do they power these things with, man?
It's a 8.3 liter turbo supercharged Cummins engine.
Turbo supercharged. Okay, does that mean it's got 2 separate units on it? I mean, a supercharger, turbocharger. What you got?
You know, that's what the ad said. I'm not really sure how it works yet.
It may be a combination there. You know,
Yeah.
ain't quite sure.
Right.
Just in order to get up in that thing, you got to do some climbing, man.
Yeah, you do.
How long have you had this?
Just a few months. I
yeah?
bought an Army surplus in January.
Okay. Cool. What in the world are you gonna do with it?
I have no idea yet.
You're gonna bring it to our cruise in and show it off.
That's about it.
That's awesome, man. Thanks for bringing it out. It's cool. It provides shade for our buddy here, Mr. Evans. That's cool. That is cool. Well, all right.
I'm gonna mess around and get to ride in it yet.
There you go.
Hey, you never know, man. We might pile a bunch of folks in this thing and go riding around. It'll probably hold everybody here. I'm quite sure if you took this thing through a swamp, it'd just keep going, wouldn't it?
It would.
It'd just run over anything, wouldn't it?
Yes, it will.
Wow. Better than a Hummer.
6-wheel drive.
6-wheel drive.
There you go.
Jeez, what a machine, right? Yep, the military. They got to be tough, just like their vehicles. Wow, that's awesome. Thanks for bringing it out, man.
Sure. Good seeing you.
All right, sir. All right, hey, check this out. Here at our cruise in, Trophy Ride Studios comes out here. We not only go out here and video these hot rods, folks, we got our own studio here. For the photography is unreal here. Lee, how's it going, man?
Hey, Tim.
Hey, thanks for coming out to the cruise in, buddy.
Thank
I was over here looking at your setup, man. You take some pretty cool pictures here, buddy.
Oh, I just started, and my buddy Charles is my Photoshop expert.
Okay.
And he drops any background you want behind your shot. We will come out and take shots of your ride.
Man, that is
We will
cool.
restore things that you have, and if you got a project going, we will document it, add to the resale value.
Okay. So you can put any background up to anybody's car, right?
That's right.
All right, you can do that on spot here, or do you have to?
We have a selection of backgrounds that you can choose, and we have on-site printing.
Yeah.
And if you want anything else, I can get it to you in a week.
In a week. All right, gotcha. Cool. Might have you do some stuff with my truck then.
Well, you just pull that thing around to the gray screen,
I
and
hear you.
we'll take some shots.
Nice, man. I'm checking out some of the backgrounds here. You got old gas stations, some
Gas
garages.
stations. I'm downtown taking pictures of graffiti,
Okay.
and
Wow, I love the rust rod there in the field. That's cool.
we
love it.
We do a great canvas process,
Mm-hmm.
and
All right.
I happen to be married to one of the finest title experts. So if you've got
That's always a plus.
If you've got a buying or selling problem
Mm-hmm.
and need to untangle some title work,
Okay.
we can do that too.
Wow. Amazing. Okay.
Well, shine your shoes.
Not just photography here. Wow, that's just something
Yep.
they offer. All right, that's cool. Well, all right, man. I appreciate you coming out and displaying your art here and taking pictures of the rides as they're coming and going. That's really neat, man.
Pleasure talking to you.
That is awesome. All right, will you be back here next month?
Absolutely.
All right, there you go, folks. You want a picture of your ride? Put it to any background. These are the people to see. They'll be right here at our cruise in next month. All right, thanks for coming out, man.
All right, see you
All
around.
right, Wayne, what's happening, dude? Thanks for coming out to the cruise in, Wayne.
Nice to meet you again.
Man,
It's been a long time to see you.
I know, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Your truck's been down for a few months. You've been working on it.
Yeah.
And you finally brought it out, man.
Right.
Tell us what you did to it, man. I know you did a lot.
I just rebuilt the whole truck from the frame up, took the bed off of it, the doors off it, hood off of it, just took it all apart and
Yeah.
started painting it and
Yeah.
started putting the colors together. And
I know when you first started, the thing was blue.
yeah, it was midnight blue to start with. Then I primed it with gray primer, and then I put the satin black on it.
Okay. All right.
Then I tore it back down, and I put this hugger orange on it.
Okay, we got Hugger orange, silver on the bottom with black in the graphics and all.
right, black.
You painted all that yourself?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, took about 36 hours to do the graphics on it, and,
Okay.
and
Wow.
I took the wood, I bought the wood, and put the wood together.
Okay.
I had another 36 hours, sanded it, stripped it, put it together,
You got some time in this thing.
and all the boats in it, all hand polished stainless. I polished all them out by hand.
Uh-huh.
It just, and took the bumper off 3 or 4 times, painted it and the grill and everything. I wanted painted
Wow.
bumper besides having
Yeah.
chrome, but I wanted something
Yeah.
different, everybody. So that's what I did.
different.
Yeah,
Okay.
just something different.
It matches the graphics. It looks great, man.
And also, I got lucky. It matches the wheels, the old style Americans.
Oh, that's nice. They're the silver finish.
Silver.
on it. Oh, yeah.
They come out. I got lucky on all that.
The old Americans and match the graphics. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Good way to set it up.
Yeah, the things I did, everything just got lucky. Didn't it, Bobby? Bobby Martin, he helped me lay the graphics out and stuff to get together.
I understand Bobby Martin also helped you with the interior here.
Yeah, he helped me do the interior, did all the designs on the door panels, and
Yeah.
sewed the stuff up for me. And,
Cool. Let's
and,
open the door and look at it, man. You want to?
okay, yeah, well, the driver's door.
Yeah, let's open the driver's door. Let's check it out.
All right.
Bobby, we're going to look at your interior, man. Bobby said he don't care. We can look at it. All right, that's good.
He's a upholster, and he
Yeah.
did that 47 Mercury over there. He did all that from scratch, from frame all the way up too.
Cool.
Had it ever since he was 11 years old.
What?
11,
The
yep.
car?
That car right there, ever since he's 11 years old.
Since he was 11, huh?
Yeah. Well, his daddy owned
amazing.
it. Yeah, his daddy owned it. His granddaddy owned it.
Yeah.
And when he passed away, then he ended up getting it when he was 16.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that
we got to talk to him about
yeah,
that.
you need
later.
to. That's a long process on that.
Yeah, I'd say.
This one here it's been about 4 to 5 years on it,
Yep.
And,
I remember when you got this thing.
yeah, it was a key car driving truck, but
Yeah.
you got to do it your way.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to, man.
Yeah, right. It's it's
You got to personalize it, right?
exactly. You got to put some yourself in
That's
it.
it.
That's it, man. Just,
Yeah, it makes it your truck.
exactly.
Ain't nobody else got one like it.
That's what I wanted, different from everybody. I mean,
Yep.
if I left it orange,
Oh, yeah.
been plain. So that's
Yep.
why I put the graphics on the side of it.
Well, it looks great.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing
Thank
it
you.
out, Wayne.
Yeah, I'll be back up here next time.
Oh, good. All right. We'd love to have you, man.
All right, thank you.
All right. Okay,
sir.
folks. I told you we was going to do something with this Mercury here because of the story behind it. I think you got this car, you've had it longer than anybody. How long you had that, Bobby?
It's getting around, what, 50, 60 years? Something?
Wow. He said you was 11 years old when you got the
Yeah,
car.
I was about 10, 11 when my dad bought it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he had it first, and,
Yeah,
and
I
he kept it till 1953,
Yeah,
and then he had a hankering to trade it in for a 50 Ford.
man.
So he traded it, and my grandfather worked in the machine shop in the Rawsville mill up there.
Okay.
So he found out Daddy had traded, so he got off from work and went up and bought it.
He went and bought it back right after he
Same
traded
day,
it off.
yeah, same day.
He was determined to keep that one in the family, wasn't he?
Well, he kept it till 56,
Yeah.
and I used to go up with learner license and drive him around,
Okay.
and he'd drink his Budweisers,
Yeah.
you know.
And you chauffeured
And
him
I'd
around.
bug him about letting me have it, and he said, if anything happens, you'll get first chance. So
Oh, good.
56, he died. And my grandmother called me and said, if you want this car, you
Man.
better come and get it, you know.
Wow.
So I sold a 47 Ford Coupe
Yeah.
and took the money up there and bought the Mercury
Yeah.
for my grandmother. And
Wow.
I've had it ever since.
What a story, Bobby. That's cool.
And it's never looked like this. I even wrote a song about it called
Did you?
Grandpa's Mercury.
Yeah, you got your own band, don't you?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. We still play and
Yeah, we saw you play at the Cruise for
we
Kids
played
car
it-
show.
It's the thing down here. You
Yes,
have
sir.
to raise the money for the kids.
Yes, sir. That's cool.
But
Now, this ain't no Ford. That's a Mercury.
it's a Mercury, yeah, and there's not many around anymore.
No, there's not.
No,
When you
I-
see those badges on the back of it, that's quite different. I
I've-
had to come check it out.
I think I've seen about 4 in the past 10 years or more.
Wow. Nice, man. So you did the interior in it, I'm
I
guessing?
did add the paint
Yeah.
and it's mirror finished stainless steel around the engine compartment. Now,
Okay.
my ex-son-in-law helped me with that. He fabricated and I put it in. But
Nice, man.
the underside looks as nice as the top side.
Wow, okay.
So, and it's got gray leather interior.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and that's blaze red. Mazda RX-7 blaze red.
Blaze red from Mazda RX-7. Okay.
Yep. And I like that color.
Yeah.
Walked out of my shop one day, and
Yeah.
the guy doing the metal fabrication with my son-in-law,
Uh-huh.
he had a little convertible, a 90 model Mazda, and the sun was on it. And that
Yeah.
popped. I said, "That's what
Wow,
I got."
that's what you got to have. All right. It looks great, Bobby. I'm loving it, man. Thanks for bringing it out.
Keep us up. Everybody needs you to keep this thing going.
We're going to try our best, man. So far, it's just getting bigger and bigger, so we're loving it.
Thank you, and
All right. Thanks, Bobby.
enjoy it.
Have a good evening.